Hello everybody, welcome back to Display TV. I am your host, Sarah Pribis, coming to you live from New York City. It's Friday. We made it. I mean, we're making it. Technically, where I am in the world, New York City. It's not over yet. In fact, we're only about halfway through, but how are you feeling? Are you happy it's Friday? Are you starting the weekend already? Is it maybe Friday night? You're getting ready to go get some drinks, go out on the town, or I don't know, have a nice night in where you watch some TV? What's going on? Where are you watching from? How are we doing? How are we bringing in this Friday? Hey, let's do some shout outs. We've got Raced Wolf here. Stephanie13 is here. Gerbette is here. Amy Princess, Ja, Chico99FB, Sab6888, Jog103, James is here. Fahad, Capper7, Fulani. What's up, everybody? I love seeing all your pictures and your profile pictures. Right? I love seeing like who's actually joining me from around the world. I put a face to the username. That makes me really happy. I'm seeing lots of gorgeous, gorgeous, stunning faces. Hey Flower Show, Brian Villa, Charlie even, John is here, Oscar Savage. How's everybody doing? We feeling good? We feeling tired? I'll start this conversation. I'm tired. I was just talking about it in our little live. Whew, I am feeling the effects of the week this week, for sure. I'm tired. I don't even have much of a weekend coming up because I'm shooting a film this weekend, which is really exciting. I love that I get so much of doing what I do that is work, but I'm telling you, your girl needs some rest, so maybe I'll put myself to bed early tonight. That's kind of my plan, putting myself to bed early. How are you feeling? Are you feeling as tired as I am? Are you feeling grateful? Are you feeling excited to do something fun this weekend? Let me know your plans in the chat. Hey, Tim Dozer and Harwinder, Callie Puppy, it's so good to see you. How was this week? Let's rate it. Let's rate our week, friends. Give me a number on the scale. Rate your week. I want to know 5 out of 10, room for improvement, 7 out of 10, not half bad, 10 out of 10, no notes. 5 out of 10, there's room for improvement, 7 out of 10, not half bad, 10 out of 10, no notes. You had a perfect week. I hope you all had a perfect week. I would say mine was pretty great. I always try to, again, I always try to have a positive attitude. I look at the glass half full. I'm so grateful to be busy. I'm so grateful to have this opportunity where I get to sit with all of you every single day and help you earn some extra money and have a good time and join together in this community. I really love what I do, but I am tired. So like, maybe I could do better with taking some other things off my plate. There is always, for me, there's always room for improvement, or it's important for me to reflect and see where I can get some room for improvement. But I would rate it a 7. I had a 7 or an 8 of a week. All right, we have, oh, you're with me. 41% of you are with me, 7 out of 10, not half bad. 33% of you said 10 out of 10, no notes. And 24% of you said 5 out of 10, room for improvement. Well, expand on your answer. Let me know in the chat if you had a 10 out of 10 this week. I'm curious, like what made it so great? Did you find out some good news? Did you book a trip? I did. I booked a trip. I'll tell you more about it. I'm gonna keep you in suspense for now. I'll tell you more about it soon, but I did book a trip. It's coming up, so that was definitely something exciting that happened for me this week. Like I said, I'm shooting a movie this weekend, which was really exciting, and I got to spend some time last weekend with my dad celebrating Father's Day in advance. Do any of you have Father's Day plans this weekend? Are you celebrating your dads? Are you a dad and you're celebrating yourself? Last weekend, I got brunch with my dad. We got a seafood tower, which I just posted to display. So if you want to take a look, check it out after our show. And this coming weekend, I'm shooting the film, but Monday after our show, I'm going to go see my brother, who was a new dad, and I'm going to help celebrate him and hang out with my niece. So lots of dads in my life. I love our dads. Thank you to all the dads out there, setting good examples, helping us get raised right. We appreciate you. All right, fun stuff happening in the chat here. I love it. Capper7, yes, traveling Pribis, very excited. I need it. I haven't taken a vacation since before the pandemic, and I'm excited. Now I realize that some of us don't get to take vacations very often, so I still feel very, very grateful that I even get to take one. But I love traveling. I'll definitely be taking lots of traveling photos, so you'll get to see all of them as well. Chi of Steel says, attending an Asian food night market this weekend. We'll post pics. That sounds amazing. That sounds really incredible. The only food night market that I've actually gone to, speaking of traveling, was my vacation that I took February 2020, which was to Thailand, and I took a very cool experience there where I went to a bunch of different night food markets, and it was really, really fun. Ooh, Muskan says, I'm traveling to Dubai. That's awesome. Hey, Mickey Way, good to see you. Sandeep is here giving us a very long, drawn out hi. Hi, Muskan. Hello, everybody. Dennis Ultima's here. Harwinder18 is here. Good to see y'all. Silent Night. Wait, you're tuning in from Thailand? I loved Thailand. I want to go back to Thailand. It was incredible. I went to Chiang Mai. I went to Phi Phi, and I went to Bangkok. Oh, they were all incredible. I love Thailand. I can't recommend highly enough. If you get a chance to go to Thailand, you should absolutely go. I haven't been to Dubai, Muskan. I would love to go to Dubai. It's on my list for sure. So many places in the world to go, so little time, right? Do you work to live or live to work? I kind of try to do a mix of both so that I have the opportunities that I can travel, right? Hey, Josiah Sky, so glad that you're joining us. Friends, I mentioned Father's Day plans that I have, that I did last weekend, that I'm doing Monday. I hope that all of you have something planned maybe for that special someone in your life, or you are that special someone. But we've had a lot of father figures set for us as examples over the years on TV, right? Lots of great dads, some not so great too. But let's take a look. I'm curious from all of you, listing our TV dads, who do you think, who's your favorite TV dad from over the years? If you want to type one in that's not in our poll, feel free to do that afterwards. But let me know, who's your favorite TV dad? Is it Danny Tanner? Is it Phil Dunphy? Is it Homer Simpson? Or is it Philip Banks, Uncle Phil? Who is it? Danny Tanner, Phil Dunphy, Homer Simpson, or Philip Banks? And you can just also vote for which of these represents your favorite show. There's no rules here. This is just for fun. I'm curious. Favorite TV dad, go for it. This is hard. I gotta say, Uncle Phil's pretty great. I do love Phil Dunphy. Okay, I'm casting my vote. What do we got? 40% of you. Homer Simpson winning this by a mile. Oh my goodness. Okay, so 36% said Homer Simpson. 27% said Danny Tanner, 22% said Philip Banks, and 13% said Phil Dunphy. Fun, I love it. Well, if you know all your dad knowledge, or maybe not, we are doing a very special dad-father themed trivia game today. So that's coming up in about 20 minutes. Most of our questions have something to do with dads or fathers, so go study. No, don't study. You'll be fine, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, because Father's Day is this weekend, we got a special themed Father's Day coming up for you in 20 minutes. Right here, you're in the right place in this stream. 10 questions about dads, father figures, and you can win $500 if you can answer them all correctly. And don't worry, in just a minute, I'm going to give away one of the answers specifically to question 8, so you'll be that much closer to taking home a win today and having a fabulous weekend, a fabulous Father's Day weekend. Oh, I love that. Chi of Steel says, my favorite dad is Mr. Kim from Kim's Convenience. That's great. Anybody else have favorite TV dads that they want to write in the chat? I'm happy to do some shout outs there. Hey, Chota Beam, good to see you as well. Lauren Killer said Bob from Bob's Burgers. Love it. Well, again, we got a brand new trivia game coming up for Father's Day. It's Father's Day themed. That's in 20 minutes for $500. In the meantime, let me tell you how you can earn a little bit of money just by posting right here on display. So we mentioned Father's Day plans. Maybe you've got them, maybe you don't. Chi of Steel, I can't wait to see your night market photos. Those are gonna be incredible. I myself just posted a seafood tower that I had from this past weekend celebrating my dad, but I wanna see it. Put up that content. It's gonna help you make some extra money here on display. And trivia can be hard. It's hard to answer 10 questions. I almost said 20 questions. That would be even harder. But 10 questions are hard. You know what's easy? Documenting your life and putting it on display. Now, it might not be, $9 all at once. You might have to accumulate your earnings over time, but slow and steady wins the race, friends. And it's easy, right? You're not getting paid to put content up on other social media platforms, so you might as well put it here and make a little extra coin. So let's talk about how exactly this works. So once you're posting, you're gonna notice that your content is circulating in other people's timelines or feeds. Every 3 posts, there's an ad. The money from that ad goes 50% to display and 50% to the 3 creators whose posts appear above that ad, which is why it's so important to be getting that content up. The second way that you earn money here on display is the support me button. Maybe go out of your way and tap this button on some of our dads this weekend. That would be nice. That's a nice Father's Day gift. So here you can see the button, right? It's a little yellow S, it's in a circle. It's on the bottom right of another creator's post. When you tap this, you'll be taken to an ad. If you watch that ad all the way through, it's usually like 15 seconds of your time. You've just helped that creator get paid. By the click of a button, by you watching an ad, there's no money out of your display bank account. You don't have to pay anything. That literally gets converted into dollars for that creator. So make sure you're taking the time to tap another creator's support me button so you can help them get paid. Take a look at who's supporting you. Take a look at who are your top 10 supporters, who's going out of their way to tap that button on your stuff so that you can make sure you're actually going back and saying thank you, right? It's really great. There is no other platform that has this methodology of helping another creator get paid without taking out your wallet, right? So here, make sure you're saying thank you to the creators that are putting up that content every single day. Okay, the third way that you earn money here on display is by inviting your friends. So there's a specific way you have to do it. I'm gonna walk you through that. You're gonna go to your main menu. You're gonna tap invite your friends. And once you tap that button, you'll see a couple of different options here. You've got copy link, invite contacts, and QR code. You use any one of these, you share them with your people. And if they use your referral code to sign up and they start making money here, then you're earning money too. It is that simple. So make sure you're using your links, you're inviting people. You get 10% off of whatever they make here. So if they make $100 on this app, you make $10 just because you brought them here. $10, $1, you get the idea. Use those links, put it on your social media platforms, text your friends, let them know we've got trivia every single weekday, let them know they can get paid to post, all of that good stuff. Hey everybody that's just joining us, we're talking about how to earn money on display. We're also talking about how we have a Father's Day trivia game coming up in about 20 minutes from now. 10 questions, $500, all Father's Day themed. Chota Beam, you want question 8? Ask and you shall receive. All right, let's give it to you. Let's do question 8, shall we? So here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna ask you question 8. You're gonna attempt to answer the same way I'm attempting to say attempt. And then I'm going to reveal the correct answer so that you have it for today's game. All right, let's do it. Let's find out what Q8 is for today. Okay, this will give you a sense for sort of what you can expect from today's themed game. Which actor does not have a father in the same business? Which actor does not have a father in the same business? Jennifer Aniston, Chris Pratt, Nicolas Cage. Do you know who it is? Now, I would like to say that these people got in for their merit, but it definitely helps to know someone in the biz. If my parents were in this industry, I like to think I'd be further along. It helps, it certainly helps. But which one of these didn't have that help? Which one of these did not have a father in the same business? Do you know who it is? We got Jennifer Aniston, we've got Chris Pratt, and we've got Nicolas Cage. Who does not have a father in the same business? Well, it looks like 50% of you know this. It is indeed Chris Pratt. He got here all on his own, no father figure to help. Jennifer Aniston, Nick Cage, they both have fathers that are in the filmmaking industry, but Chris Pratt is your answer today. He got here just by doing the thing, right? As we do. Congratulations to 49% of you who knew that without my help. If you got it, put it in the chat, brag about it, let me know. Let me know how you knew that answer, if it was a lucky guess. Do you know who Jennifer Aniston's father or Nick Cage's fathers are? Let me know. Oh, Bent Carey, you knew it. There you go. Bravo. Happy that I was here to help the ones that didn't know it, and now that you are all gonna be a little bit closer to getting that $500. Oh, Gummy Nugget said, middle answer guess. I misread the question. Callie Puppy. Oh, bravo. Okay. Knowing all the answers here. I love it. All right, so that's kind of like a little bit of how our game today is gonna go, right? With our different father questions. So if you want to take some time to study your father knowledge, go for it. But I say, based on that, you're all going to do pretty well. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about how else you can make money on this app without winning trivia, and that is by posting. I mean, we went through the idea of it, right? But let's show off some of the posts from our creators today. Okay, we've got this one from Singer Tom. We've had Singer Tom on the show. He's awesome. He lives in Hungary. He is a professional singer, actor, dancer. He used to be in a boy band, which is really cool, like a Hungarian boy band. So he's a really fun follow. He does a lot of like behind the scenes stuff. As you can see here, he's in rehearsal for a new show. That's him on the right. And he also brought some of his boy band members into this app, and I've interviewed them as well. Really, really fun. So Singer Tom, love following along your journey. Really cool to see. Let's take a look at another one of our posts. We've got this one from Seba77. Gorgeous. I want to know if this is edited at all, because look at those colors, right? The grass is almost like yellow, sort of like neon green. This is from Seba77, who says, going over the hills and far away from the town earlier. This is beautiful. I really do. This is a reminder that I love seeing people, like I love seeing, you know, the aesthetic photos, right? Where it's just like, oh, this is my plate of food, or this is my beautiful sky, or this is a pretty flower. But I really do love seeing the personalities behind the post too, and hearing more of the story and getting a feel for the person who's actually behind posting the content. So don't be afraid to put up a selfie every once in a while, kind of like Singer Tom, or put up a photo like Seba77 showing you, right? Standing in your gorgeous surroundings. I love seeing that. Okay, next up, we've got this one from Debbie. Gorgeous. We love this. A tractor and a watercolor sky. It almost looks like a painting. I would hang this somewhere if I had this as a print. And you see the bird on the wires. I mean, this is really gorgeous. Hey, Hugsy. Good to see you. Bojack H is here. Ronak Babu. Friends, our trivia game's starting in 13 minutes. It's Father's Day themed. If you haven't heard, $500 is up for grabs. I've already talked about how to earn some extra money on display just by posting, in case trivia is not your forte. And now we're going through some examples from our friends right here on the app who have been posting that great original content. Let's take a look at a couple more. This one is from Fortune. Love it. Again, this is also just a reminder of how you can get creative with your angles. Look at the silhouette of the gorgeous flowers against the sky. This is just, I mean, this is like professional quality, right? Are those poppies? Scott? Chess? We don't know. Does anybody know what kind of flowers these are? It's hard to tell. They're very pretty. We love flowers on display. We love them so much, in fact, that, oh, Lauren said yes. Thank you. Okay, Marcio says beautiful photo, right? These people are really doing such a great job. Fortune, this is gorgeous. Fortune, I've been checking out all your photos if you're here, and I've really been loving what you're putting up. Okay, let's see. I already did the clue, guys. I did the clue like 5 minutes ago. So if people in the chat want to give it away, they can, but I already gave away the answer to question 8. Sandeep, I thought you were here the whole time. Mickey Way, I thought you guys were all here for that. Did you head out and come back in and miss it? Oh no, you might have to do this one on your own today. Or you could just get some photos up on display and earn money that way. Let's show off one more. This is a pretty flower photo. Can you see? There's 2 insects on this photo. Literally, there's the big one that you see on the outside, and then there's a tiny little one on the inside. Beautiful. I love all this nature photography. Oh no, Sandeep, I'm sorry. Anyone that's late, you can listen to anyone in the chat if they want to give away the answer, but I feel like you gotta tune in for the show to get it. The whole show. I saw you here earlier, Sandeep. You must have left to do something. You didn't want to hang out with me? That makes me sad. Well, don't worry, you're gonna have a whole 10, 15 minutes to hang out with me for trivia. So I'll be back here in 10 minutes. I've got $500 up for grabs. It's a Father's Day themed quiz. I'll see you there. Bye. everyone, welcome to an all-new round of Display Trivia. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Sarah Pribis. We're coming to you, as usual, live from Display headquarters in New York City. And before we get started, let me say to all the dads out there, happy Father's Day weekend. I mean, you guys really are the coolest. I mean, what other family member has a whole category of jokes named just for them? And in honor of all the dads out there, I was starting to think, my display bees are getting to that age where they might start having questions. So maybe it's time I stepped into my role as father figure here on display and give you all the talk about the birds and the bees. So here it is. Both are animals, but only birds are vertebrates. And that was Sarah's Birds and the Bees talk. Remember that, because this info on birds and bees is really going to help you in trivia. Also, you guys know you can ask me anything, right? I mean, except the answers to the questions. Okay, enough family matters. What does matter, though, is that you know the rules for today's game. You'll have 10 seconds to answer 10 questions each. When a new question appears on your screen, choose carefully because once you tap, there's no going back. If you get one wrong, though, just keep playing. Make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi, that you're holding your phone vertically. Your winnings will appear in your display bank account if you are actively posting and have a completed profile. And now, I know I would always want for us to do our best, so for real quick practice, would you rather honor your father, Papas Fritas? Who's your daddy? Which would you rather? Little practice question. Shout out to my dad, Steve, mostly for teaching me how to be cheap. Yeah, seriously though, frugality can be a really great quality, which is why I always give away other people's money. 68% of you chose Papas Fritas. I like what you're thinking. All right, let's go. It's time for display trivia. Any fathers in the chat that we can shout out? Give yourself a little hand wave right now. I want to give away some Father's Day chats, or, we can give away regular shout outs too. In the meantime, we've got Rajneesh. Yes, hi. Carrie McClure, Dolt Neatly, Richard Favline. Hello, Ben and Brad. Hey, everyone. N10 City, Papa Rolling Stones. Seba77 is a father. Well, happy Father's Day to all of the fathers. I'm from Jersey. Woohoo! Love it. Happy Father's Day, everyone. Here's your Father's Day quiz in honor of all of you. Let's do it. Question 1. Father's Day in America takes place in what month? June, the Smithsonian, Toy Story. What month? If you're keeping track of the days, weeks, months, years, you know that it's June, and we're celebrating Father's Day this weekend. Does Father's Day fall during prime barbecue season on purpose? Unquestionably. And nothing questionable about this one. 98% of you got it. Question 2. Daddy Longlegs is a name for what species of animal? Spider, frog, snail. Daddy Longlegs, what species of animal? The only daddy issues I have are when I find a daddy longlegs in or around my apartment. Then, we have daddy issues. No spiders, not ever. Ooh, no matter how much that one does remind me of my father. It's the eyes. 97% of you got spidey senses tingling. You got it. Question 3. In The Lion King, Simba's father's name is Scar, Zazu, Mufasa. Simba's father's name. Oh, hold on. I need a second. Sorry, it's just, this part of the movie always gets me. When Scar forces Mufasa off a cliff and then he's trampled to death by wildebeest. Like, everyone thinks it's sad, but you have no clue how I feel, okay? I was there. I was there on a safari. We were taking a water break, and I was changing the film on my camera, and then suddenly, Oh, God, sorry. Whew, I'm back. Sorry. I guess I still have a lot to work through on that. But hey, Hakuna Matata, am I right? 98% of you can't wait to be king. Question 4. In 2015, GQ named 11 celebrities rocking these: dad bods, beer bellies, love handles. Do you know it? Dad bod was a term to describe someone who maybe used to be ripped, but has potentially let themselves go. Yeah, let themselves go have a little ice cream cone when they feel like it. You do you, dads. You're keeping your kids alive. And anybody that can do that is hot to trot in my book. Some of the celebs, by the way, were Alec Baldwin, Matt LeBlanc, Jason Sudeikis. But 91% of you still working it out. Those minds, that is. Question 5. The name of the father character in Seth MacFarlane's 1999 Fox cartoon is Stuart Peter Bryan. Who is it? Is he a good guy? A bad guy? They never get into that. All we know for sure, that Peter Griffin is a family guy. Yeah, he sure is. Well, Stewie is the baby and Brian is his dog. 97% of you got it. Now, Father's Day isn't the only notable day happening this weekend, so we'd like to dedicate a question to another holiday of national import, Juneteenth. Question 6. Juneteenth commemorates the day enslaved people in what U.S. state learned of their freedom? Georgia, Texas, Mississippi. Tap your answer. Like I said, Juneteenth is also this weekend, and a very happy one to all who celebrate. This is the day in American history where word of the Emancipation Proclamation reached the last group of enslaved people in Texas. So really, the day all Americans can celebrate their freedom. 96% of you got it. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Question 7. All of the following are different language names for dad except Abba, Vater, Amka. Dad in different languages. Well, there's lots of things to call him, right? Dad, Pops, Papa Bear, Father, Daddy-O. But I just call mine Steve. Well, see, my brother's name was Dad, so it got really confusing. And I know what you're thinking. Just call your brother brother. Not so simple. That was my sister's name. Abba is the Hebrew. Vater is the German for father, but Amka is Turkish for uncle. 90% of you calling it like you see it, speaking other languages. Bravo. Question 8. Which actor does not have a father in the same business? Jennifer Aniston, Chris Pratt, Nicolas Cage. Same business. Family business. A lot of people get into showbiz because it's what their parents did. Oh, but I didn't use my family ties. I mean, I got my job totally on merit alone. Yeah, so what? My dad is Mr. Display TV. I mean, I still had to audition like all of the other hosts. Jen Aniston and Nick Cage both came from showbiz families, but Hollywood hunk Chris Pratt did it all on his own. Just like 97% of you. 2 more to go. Question 9. The first New Balance shoe to display the N logo was 320, 420, 620. 320, 420, 520. The official shoe of dads, New Balance. The official pants of dads, Dockers khakis. Tie it all together with a Patagonia vest and you've got yourself a bona fide dad. Hand him a grill spatula and he's raring to go. The first model of New Balance to add the logo was the 320 in 1976. And dads have been dadding it up ever since. 94% of you laced up and ready to head into the final question, so let's do it. Question 10. Which is not a name for a necktie knot? The Balthus, the Eldridge, the Stevedore. Which is not a name for a necktie knot? I mean, what do you get, Dad, when you don't know what to get him? A tie. Except for my dad. he works as a zookeeper. And a tie? Well, I mean, that is a surefire way to get dragged headfirst into the ape enclosure. Stay back, monkeys. Nothing to grab on my dad. But 76% of you tying the knot on this game right now. Balthus and Eldridge are official tie knots, but the stevedore, well, that's just not a knot. It's not. How many of you got a win with this last one? Let me know in the chat. You came, you slayed, you displayed your knowledge, and you're getting paid. I hope we had a few dad winners today. That would be a great way to ring in Father's Day weekend. 662 winners today. Holy cow. Are we getting better at trivia, or are these questions just getting easier? Let me know what you think about that in the chat. Congratulations to our winners. Nice little stack of money coming home today. Micah 7, congratulations. Anyone else taking home a win? I want to shout out all my display bees just showing up and suiting up to do this game today. Lemon Boy got a 3. Woo! Bravo! We celebrate all the people showing up to answer the questions. Friends, we're taking the weekend off. Enjoy it. We'll be back here on Monday with a brand new game. $500. If you need that free answer, tune in a little early and you can grab it from my pre-show. I'll see you there. Bye.